Welcome to Bedford Purlieus Wood. This ancient woodland contains a tantalising fragment of our Roman past. Hiding amongst the leaves and the bracken are the remains of some Roman buildings. Hiding in these woods are the remains of some Roman ironworkings and the associated buildings. A fascinating time-team dig took place here many years ago, which inspired me to come and have a little look around the woods myself.
I won't go over the history of the site in too much detail, as I would urge you to watch the Time Team episode. It's available for free on YouTube. Just search up Bedford Purlieus Roman Ruin. The site appears to have been first reported by Edmund Tyrrell Artis, a geologist and pioneer of archaeology born in 1789. He described the site and mapped it, documenting a pair of Roman statues discovered here. He documented visible Roman walls, and he was involved in a number of archaeological excavations in the local area, including in nearby Castor. His works regarding the Bedford Purlieus site were not fully published. Thanks to the Library of Scotland, we can access a LiDAR survey of the site, a laser imaging process which shows up the undulations of the ground while seeing past trees and vegetation which cover the area. Looking at the survey here, you can see that the site is pockmarked and in a curved linear formation, following the bottom of the hill within the wood. These marks are pits dug by the Romans to extract iron ore. On the ground, these pits are clearly visible. If you look around, you can even see evidence of the iron smelting which was going on here. I found this small piece among the dirt dug up by some badgers. You can also faintly see the linear formation near the edge of the woods which represents the remains of the Roman buildings, which would have likely housed slaves or workers who would have manned the mines and other buildings associated with the workings. On the ground today, it's difficult to imagine. It's hard to get a clear view of the site through the dense undergrowth, but there are some definite visible earthworks. One wouldn't have automatically thought them to be ruins without the help of the previous surveys by people like Artis and groups like Time Team. With their help, it's possible to make some sense of these lumps, bumps and rocks. Just wandering about the site, you can see remains. Here is part of a wall, visible on the surface. Here we can see a piece of terracotta, also loose on the surface next to one of the earthworks, possibly part of a roof tile or a floor tile. And here you can see a photo of the Time Team dig. Flip to today, the exact same site. Some walls and blockwork are still visible here. I can't tell you how exciting it is to see remnants of our Roman history peeking through the soil, here to see, in a local wood. Now, the only digging that goes on here these days is by the resident badgers. But what traces remain are a fascinating reminder of our Roman past, a period which shaped the land and the culture in this area massively. I hope you enjoyed this little insight, and like I say, treat yourself to watching the Time Team episode about the Bedford Purlieus Roman ruins. Thanks for listening.